Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the video. In today's video, it's all going to be print on demand, and we're going to focus entirely on the Etsy marketplace platform. I'm assuming that you know what print on demand is. Print on demand is essentially where you place your own designs on products such as mugs, wall art, stickers, hoodies, t-shirts, that type of thing, and you effectively sell your own designs with these products. Print on demand usually works with an external supplier, so you would work with a printing company that offers these products. They allow you to customize those products with your designs, and then they ship the product directly to your customer as you make sales, and that works in the same way as drop shipping essentially. So print on demand is effectively drop shipping. It's the same thing. The print on demand bit is just the bit where you add your own designs and create your own products. Now, we are a printing company based in the UK. We do offer print on demand services. We offer print on demand services for mugs, wall art and stickers. So if you are thinking about opening a print on demand business, or you have one already, you can consider either using us as your primary supplier, or if you're already doing print on demand and you're looking for better prices or better service, then you can certainly check us out, because I think we may be able to offer both for you, especially if you're in either mugs, stickers or wall art. Now, first off in this video, I'm going to dive straight in and I'm going to share with you 3 fundamental rules for growing any Etsy print on demand store from nothing, from just an idea in your head, and taking that store up to £1,000 a month in sales. There's 3 rules that you need to bear in mind, you need to implement in order to grow your Etsy store. Now, what you see in front of you is our website. You can check this out, it'll be in the description below. I'm going to head over to the how to make £1,000 a month selling your own designs with print on demand, and I'm going to share with you these 3 rules. Rule number 1 is list every day without exception. Rule number 2 is use promotions and discounts every single day. And rule number 3 is remove underperforming listings, which is like an optimization rule, which is super important. Now, I'm not going to leave it there. I'm actually going to explain more about why you need to implement these rules and a bit more about them and how they actually work. So, rule number 1, list every single day. So what do I mean by list every single day? So when I say list by every single day, in the context of print on demand, what I mean is you take your designs, okay, and create your artwork, okay, and you can do that in multiple ways. For example, 2 ways in which you can create artwork. First one is you can go on Etsy and you can look for artwork. So I can go onto Etsy right now and I can look for digital artwork in whatever theme I want. So say I wanted football digital artwork, and I can put the word commercial use, so it comes up, because we want commercial use, because we're going to be reselling these designs, so you want to make sure that you do get a commercial use license, and you want to be looking for digital download. So we can look through here. So for example, if I just pull up this here, so instant download 50 files, AI, which is Adobe Illustrator, JPEG, which is obviously image file, SVG, which works with Adobe Illustrator as well. So you get all these formats, and let's have a look at the description, see if there's any information here. Okay, so yeah, so this artist, and what you can also do, you can go into their store and you can see the other type, because assuming once you find a digital artist on Etsy, they'll have tons of different types of artwork that you can download, and you can then find a theme. So what you can do, guys, is you can download this artwork here. It looks so cheap, so cheap, right? So there's no questions about how to get artwork. You can find digital artwork on Etsy for any theme whatsoever. And you get these 8 PNG files for £1.8. Guys, honestly, it is super cheap to do this. You can find tons and tons of sellers on Etsy selling all sorts of designs. You'll absolutely be able to find something that fits your theme, and this is if you've got no design skills whatsoever. You can just go and buy artwork from someone else. Like these would be like super cool on like t-shirts or mugs, or or art prints even, or stickers, or whatever, right? So that's one simple way of getting your designs if you've got no design skills. The other way of doing it, guys, is you can look at generating your art via AI. Now, one of the best AI generation art services there is Midjourney, and for Midjourney I would recommend going on YouTube and typing in how to create AI art with Midjourney. There, okay, and there are just a million videos. I'm not going to recommend any particular one, but go on YouTube and just have a look at somebody's video on how to create art with Midjourney. Midjourney is a paid service. It's about $10 a month, 10 quid a month, something like that. But honestly, guys, it's pretty much like the #1 way to create art on AI art. It's absolutely incredible what you can do with it. You can create some amazing designs, completely unique. In fact, I can actually tell you categorically that some of these designs that you will see for sale as digital download on Etsy have probably been generated by AI art with services like Midjourney. So that's something to consider. If you are buying a lot of AI art, or a lot of art from resellers on Etsy who are selling digital downloads, just bear in mind that they are probably creating this art through Midjourney, and they're just using their Midjourney prompting skills in order to work out the right prompts in order to create excellent art on Midjourney. But the great thing about Midjourney is you can see all the stuff which other people are generating, and you can just use their prompt and then just modify their prompt with your own text, and that way you can create amazing art in literally less than 30 seconds. You can create art with Midjourney. It gives you tokens. You get, I think, about like 100 hours worth a month of tokens. Their pricing works in a bit of a strange way, but all that will be explained in the YouTube videos if you go and watch something about Midjourney. Anyway, guys, I would highly recommend that you either generate your art either yourself. If you've got design skills, then yeah, go for it. But that is very time consuming and probably not the most efficient way to do it. The most efficient way to do it is either go and buy art from Etsy, I've just shown you how to do that, or use a service like Midjourney if you want to be a little bit more creative and actually have something that is totally unique to you. Then you want an AI generation tool such as Midjourney. Now, after you've created your AI art, you need somewhere to create your mock-ups, so you can actually create your product images so you can create your Etsy listings, right? So what you need to do is you need to go to, and these are just sites that I'm recommending, okay? These are sites that we actually use. So go to a service like Placeit and say we want to do mugs, so you can do mug mock-ups, and you can actually get free mug mockups on Placeit. Okay, they offer a paid version which just gives you tons of other designs, but anything that's labeled free, if you just put free in your search, you will get the free versions of their designs. Now, obviously, what you get in free designs is limited. So if you want to stand out a little bit, you can sign up for Placeit.net, and it will give you, their catalog is huge. You can see all of these mug designs, and they've literally page and page and page and page of mug designs that you can choose from. It's literally endless. I think you can even get video mug mockups videos as well, which is fantastic to add to your Etsy listing. Just give you an example. So these, you can see these are little videos. You can see they move. Some are better than others, but yeah, there you go. You're seeing some steam coming off the cup, or a lady pouring it in. That's a color changing one, will change with the heat. But you can get video mock-ups, and you can get image mock-ups, and you can get mock-ups for mugs, wall art, stickers, hoodies, t-shirts, everything you need. It has literally Placeit is, in my opinion, is probably the #1 service for creating mock-ups of product images. Way better than ordering the product up front and taking images yourself. You don't need to. Just have a service like Placeit. By the way, I'm recommending Placeit because we physically use it ourselves. Again, I'm recommending Midjourney because we physically use it ourselves. I am not putting, just a disclaimer, I am not putting any affiliate links in the description or anything like that. I do not need to earn any revenue or any money or any kickbacks from affiliate links. That's not what I'm about. I have my own print-on-demand business, my own printing business, and other, I'm involved in other things, and I do not need to be earning an income through affiliate links. So guys, so this video is not about promoting those services to try and earn any money from affiliate links. I just wanted to be totally upfront about that. I just want to share those services with you because I've got experience using those services, absolutely use them myself, and I would highly recommend that you guys use them at all. Now, going back to listing every single day. Okay, so I know I got sidetracked there, but I just wanted to show you how you can get art if you've got no design skills, and how you can create product mockups if you don't even have the product in hand, which is usually the case if you're doing print on demand. So rule number one is you need to list every single day, and the reason you need to list every single day is because every time you list, Etsy are going to send you traffic. Okay, so the more and more you list, the more traffic will get sent to your store. Traffic equals sales. Okay, it's the number one way to grow your store is to list, because that generates the most traffic. And the reason you should have a daily listing goal is so that you have a commitment to always continually grow your store, because the idea is that you need to be increasing the number of listings in your store every single day to grow. Don't think that you're going to get your store up to say 50 different designs, okay, and then your store is going to just continually grow forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. It honestly just does not work on marketplaces like that. Okay guys, I've been doing this for 16 years. I've grown tons and tons of stores on all marketplace platforms. Okay, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this. You could go back and watch our previous videos. I've been talking about these rules over and over again. We use them ourselves to build stores, so if you implement these rules, they will also work for you. And the most important rule of all is to have a daily listing goal and to make sure you are increasing the number of listings in your store every single day to grow, which is exactly what I've written here. You should strive to increase the number of overall listings in your store in order to sustain consistent long-term growth in your store. Now, if you're trying to get to £1,000 a month in sales, you can absolutely do this with just 5 listings per day. And from experience, I know that you can generate the art, generate the mock-ups, put 5 listings on, and you can do that in less than 1 hour per day. And I'm pretty sure if you're interested in print on demand, you have an hour every single day that you can spare to do this. So you don't need any listing software, by the way, so don't even think about that. That is complete nonsense, absolute waste of money. I'd much rather you go and spend your money on services which are actually going to help you, such as Midjourney, because that allows you to create AI art, so you've got endless supply of designs, because you're going to need it if you're going to be listing every single day. Or put your money into Placeit. That allows you to create more unique mock-ups, which other people, you're going to bear in mind that other sellers on Etsy are also going to know about Placeit. So, and if they're only using the free designs, then your designs are going to be less likely to stand out, because if you're also using the free designs. So it is better to use the paid designs, because there are way more designs available to you, and the chances are you're not then going to be using the same mock-ups as everyone else. I would also recommend creating multiple mock-ups for every single listing. Etsy allows you to upload I think 10 images per listing, and you should absolutely use all of those 10 images per listing. You can create mock-ups on Placeit super fast. So assuming that you've fully understood that you need to be listing every day, because what that's going to do is going to just send a consistent stream of traffic to your store. That is going to be the number one driver of traffic to your Etsy store, is being consistent with your listing every single day. If you are inconsistent, if you list 5 today and then have 3 days off and don't list anything, and then list 10 and then have another 2 days off and don't list anything, don't expect your store to go anywhere, okay? Because you're too inconsistent, it's just not going to work. You have to hit the ground running. You have to list every single day without fail. This is the commitment that you have to put in order if you want your stores to succeed, okay? You have to make a commitment to yourself and say, right, I'm going to list 5 items every single day. I don't care what the weather's doing outside. I don't care how sunny it is, how much I want to, spend my time out the garden, relaxing. You can do that afterwards. Make sure you hit your listing goal every single day and always increase the number of listings in your store. And I guarantee that will increase the traffic to your Etsy store continuously, month after month after month after month. And increased traffic leads to increased sales, because your Etsy store will convert at a given conversion rate. So if you just increase the traffic and continue to sell at that conversion rate, okay, which you absolutely will, I even know what the conversion rates are for Etsy print-on-demand stores. For example, your print-on-demand store should be converting at a low level at 2%, so that's converting 2 in every 100 people who view your listings. At a good level, 4% or higher. Okay, if you're up 4% or higher, you're doing absolutely fantastic. Your designs are resonating with people. You're doing everything right. You're following these rules, especially rule number 2 and rule number 3 in particular. But other than that, if you're under 2%, then you're definitely not following rules 2 and 3, and you probably need to come back to this video or watch any of my other videos where I've talked about these rules time and time again. So moving on, now you know you need to list every single day. Number 1 way to grow traffic is to list. Works on Etsy, works on eBay, works on all of the marketplace platforms as well, except Amazon. That's a completely different kettle of fish. So don't worry about the listing every day on Amazon. If you're on Amazon, that's not going to work. But certainly for Etsy, which is what this video is about, Etsy print on demand, list every single day, and that will drive and build traffic for your store. Now, once you've got lots and lots of traffic coming to your store every single day, because you're continuing with your listings every single day, what you need to do is, and you can start doing rule number 2, which is promotions and discounts. You can start doing this from the moment you start listing. Okay, so this is not start listing and then wait a little bit. This is start listing and start using rule number 2 straight away. So rule number 2 is you have to use promotions and discounts in order to convert traffic into customers. Okay, and there's a very unique and special way that you do it on Etsy. I'm going to share with you all my tips for generating sales and converting as much traffic as you possibly can and achieving over a 4% conversion rate on Etsy with print-on-demand products. Now, what we say is that you have to use promotions every single day, and you have to use them with the shortest possible duration. And I can't point out how important this bit here, the shortest possible duration, how important that bit really is. Okay, that is the key to using promotions. Okay, so you will see, if you go on Etsy, you'll see tons and tons of sellers use promotions, but what tons and tons of sellers miss, the most important bit, is they don't use the shortest possible durations on their promotions. So what happens when you don't use the shortest possible duration? You have a promotion which has an end date at some date in the future, and there is no sense of urgency whatsoever. Okay, because anyone going to your listing can see that your promotion doesn't end today. For example, they can see it ends in a couple of weeks. All you're doing is you're just allowing them the option to delay their decision-making process about whether they actually want to buy it or not. A lot of print-on-demand purchases are impulse buys, and you have to play into that. And the way you play into that is by creating a sense of urgency. Now, there's another reason why you want to use the shortest possible duration for your promotions on Etsy as well. And the second reason is because when you create new promotions on Etsy, just in the same way as you create new listings on Etsy, Etsy will promote your promotion more often if you're renewing that promotion more often. Okay, so if you let me give you an example. If you create an Etsy promotion today, okay, excuse me, my coffee coming up. If you create an Etsy promotion today and you set that promotion to stay on for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, okay, what you've done is you've created a situation where Etsy are going to see, right, you've created a new promotion, so they're going to look who's interested in your listings, they're going to look at who's been viewing your listings and who's favorited your listings, and then they're going to send your offer out to those people. And then those people, okay, who have shown interest in your listings, they're going to come to your listings, okay, if they're interested. They're going to land on your listing page, they're going to see you've got promotion on, and then they're going to see your promotion ends in 3 weeks time. Okay, and there's no sense of urgency. So there's nothing apart from the actual discount that you're offering. There's no sense of urgency that is enticing the buyer to make a purchasing decision there and then. Okay, so let me give you an example a different way. If you create your promotion on Etsy, right, Etsy will send your promotion out as I just explained, but if you set your promotion to end at midnight that day, and then you do that every single day, you repeat that, it's doing two things. The first thing it's doing is that Etsy thinks you've got a new promotion on every day. So every single day, okay, Etsy will be sending out your new promotion to literally to as many people as possible. Okay, so the maximum, in order to get the maximum amount of traffic that you can possibly get from your promotions through Etsy promoting your promotions to people who are interested in your products, you need to be setting up your promotions as often as possible. And what is the most often that you can set promotions? Well, every single day, obviously. That's the most often you can do it, so it makes perfect sense. So what it does is that by setting your promotions every single day, so running them for the shortest possible duration, it's essentially every single day logging into your Etsy account, setting up your promotion or discount there and then, whatever time that is, and set it to end at midnight that day, or 23:59 or wherever. Etsy will then push that promotion out to people who are interested, and then when those people land on your promotion on your listing page, they will see that you have a discount, but then they will see that that discount ends that day at midnight. There's the urgency, guys. That is what gets people over the edge. That's what makes people buy. And this is why you should run promotions as often as you possibly can. And the best way to do it is every single day with the shortest possible duration to create that sense of urgency. And that will maximize your conversion rate so that you are turning more page views into customers, and that's going to send your conversion rate up in that direction, and that is going to lead Etsy to send you more and more traffic as you're adding those new listings. So as your conversion rate goes up, Etsy will send you more traffic, because Etsy will look at your store and look at your conversion rate, and they will think, okay, so for the listings that that seller has in their store has a conversion rate which is 3%, 4%, 5%, and they're going to look at that compared to other stores which are conversion rate of 1% or 2%, and they're going to go, okay, this seller has better listings, obviously, so they're going to assume that your new listings are better as well. So you're going to get a reputation with Etsy, so they're going to want to send you more traffic. You know, traffic is the most important commodity on these marketplace platforms. You know, same on social media as well. If you can show to these platforms that you have a history of converting their traffic into money for them, into revenue, which drives, you know, fees for them through the sales that you're generating, then when you add new products, they will associate your new products as being able to convert at that rate as well. So they will then send you more traffic rather than sending somebody else who has a lesser conversion rate. And this is what brings me to rule number 3 very, very nicely. Rule number 3 is an optimization rule. And when I mean optimization rule, the key way to optimize on Etsy is to look at your underperforming listings, because your underperforming listings, or your essentially your crap listings which are not selling, okay? So there are 3 ways the 3 things that make underperforming listings on Etsy, okay? So the first way is listings which aren't generating any views, okay? If they're not generating any views, why are they not generating views? So there's 2 reasons why they're not generating views. Either those listings are not coming up in Etsy search, okay? And the only reason they would not be coming up in Etsy search is if the listing has become stagnant, means it's been on Etsy for too long. It's had its chance, you know. Etsy, as I go back to rule number 1, when you list new listings, Etsy will send that listing traffic, okay? But after a while, if that listing doesn't generate anything, if it doesn't generate any watchers, or any favorites, or if it doesn't generate any sales, Etsy will send it less and less traffic, to the point where it's sending it no traffic whatsoever. And what's probably happening there is the listings become stagnant. It's not showing in search results anymore, and that listing is effectively harming your account, okay? So that is an underperforming listing because it's not generating views. On Etsy, you can go to your active listings, top right hand side in Etsy, there is a stats toggle. Press that stats toggle, and that will show you underneath each one of your listings all of these stats that I'm sharing with you now. So it will share with you, for every listing, it will show you how many views your listing has generated within the last 30 days. If that number is 0, then that is definitely an underperforming listing. Okay, this, you can apply that number to, if it's only generating 1 view, you could consider that as an underperforming listing. But when you're just starting out, okay, just look at things which have got zeros. Okay, once you start doing this optimization rule over and over again, you will increase the quality of the items in your store, and you will get to a point where you then start to have your store is then full of listings which are, they don't have items which are generating 0 views. You'll have items which are generating maybe only 10 views in the last 30 days. But then for the level of your store, 10 views actually might be bad. So it moves up, but that's more of a long-term problem. In the beginning, you're going to have stagnant listings which are not generating any views, and those listings are underperforming. They need to come off. They need to be removed. Okay, there is something else you do with them, as I'll share with you in a moment. So the other one is favorites. As you know, on Etsy, people go through your listings, they favorite them because Etsy is quite a social platform. If listings aren't generating any favorites in the last 30 days, then that is also an underperforming listing. Okay, that will harm its search visibility. If it's not getting any favorites, it's going to get harmed, right? It means it's going to be a poor performer. It's going to start harming your account. Now, because it's going to be generating views but not generating favorites, which means it's probably not generating any sales either, which means it's actually generating page views and no sales, which will drive your conversion rate down. Okay, so that's an underperforming listing. The idea is you need to build your account with listings that are converting at a rate higher than your overall conversion rate, which you can find in your stats tab on Etsy at any time. So for example, if your Etsy store is currently converting at a 2% rate, any listings which you have converting at a rate below 2% are driving your conversion rate down. Those are bad listings. Any listings which are converting above 2%, they're great listings because they're driving your conversion rate up. Remember, we need to get that conversion rate up as high as we possibly can. And the easiest way to do that is through rule number 3, which is optimization. Now, you can do this weekly or you can do this daily. Some people may want to do this monthly, but it just turns into a bigger task. I recommend doing this every single day. A simple quick hack, guys, here is what you can do. I'll tell you exactly what you can do now. It's a very, very simple hack, right? In order to keep your store optimized, is go to every single day, go into your Etsy listings and switch the view on the right hand side, the sort, switch that to time ending soonest. Okay, time ending soonest, right? Because this is the most cost effective way to do this, right? So what you need to do is go through your listings with time ending soonest. Okay, make sure the listing's been online for at least 30 days. Okay, otherwise you're not giving it a fair chance to generate traffic, you're not giving it a fair chance to generate favorites or sales. Now, go through your listings every single day, okay, only looking at the ones which have been on for 30 days or more. Now, this is why we end with time ended soonest, because that means they're going to be your oldest listings if you do this. So this is why we order by time ending soonest. Go through those listings, turn the stats toggle on, and look at those listings and see and select the ones, just check box the ones which have got no views in the last 30 days, no favorites in the last 30 days, or have 0 sales. Okay, or what you can also do is click into the listing. Okay, this is another way of doing it, is click into the listing itself. So open the listing in a new tab, and the listing itself inside the edit listing page will have a performance tab, and in that performance tab you will have a 30-day performance for the actual listing itself. And if that listing has no sales in the last 30 days, because that is also an underperforming listing, because what can happen is over time, as your store grows, you can get caught out by listings which have sold in the past, because unfortunately the Etsy stat on the main listing page on Etsy shows you lifetime sales and not sales in the last 30 days. To get sales in the last 30 days, you have to go into the edit listing page and view the performance tab. So this is really important. There's a difference, because you do want to be removing listings which are not generating any recent sales. And when I say recent sales, not within the last 30 days. So this rule is an or rule. So this is why it's every store has listings which are either not generating views, not generating any favorites, or not generating any sales within the last 30 days. And it's those listings which are harming your store's conversion rate, and it's those listings which you need to get rid of. Now, something to bear in mind. What I said with rule number 1 about always increasing the number of listings in your store, okay? Once you start optimizing, which you start optimizing from day 30 onwards, okay, because then you would start having the first listings which have been on for 30 days at least. So that's when you should start optimizing your store. Start optimizing daily if you can. You can do it weekly if you find it's taking too much time. But you've got a dilemma here, because the optimization rule is telling you to remove listings from your store in order to optimize your conversion rate so that you will get more traffic from the new listings you're adding. Great. But if you decrease the number of listings in your store, you will get less traffic overall, and your store, your sales will not grow. They will not grow. You have to always be increasing the number of listings in your store. Okay, so what if you optimize and you end up removing listings, you have to have a plan for how you're going to replace those listings, and you can do that in 2 ways. The first way takes a lot of time and effort. The first way is to simply increase the number of listings you're putting on every day as new listings. However, let me just tell you something, right? Let me give you a fact right now. I'll give you a fact. These listings, which are underperforming listings, are probably not bad listings, okay? They're probably not bad designs. They're probably not, they're probably not rubbish listings. What has probably happened is the listing just hasn't taken off. It's just become stagnant. This happens, guys. This happens all the time. What you can do is you can take that listing off and put it straight back on as a brand new listing. The same design. And next time round, you'll probably find that it'll probably sell, or at least it'll probably start generating favorites. Okay? So not every listing gets the same amount of traction or attention every time that it goes on. This is why you can, your catalogue of designs, that doesn't necessarily mean they're bad designs if they're coming off. You can use them again to create new listings with. So a trick to this, or the hack, which I mentioned about 5 minutes ago, if you're still listening, I do promise to share it with you, is to use Etsy's renew option. Okay? Now, what does that do? So when you select these underperforming listings, like I said, they match the criteria of no views, no favorites, no sales. Select those listings, and it's super quick. Okay, rather than having to create new listings, okay, to keep your, the number of listings in your store going up all the time. Okay, so rather than removing these listings, just use Etsy's renew option. Select all the underperformers every single day, and then click renew. Okay, renew the listing in your store. And once you renew that listing, okay, that listing will go to as a new listing on your store. So when you're doing by time ending soonest, that listing will then be at the back of the list. So you won't see that listing again for another 30 days or whatever. So it will have a new lease of life when you renew it. And the reason why is because when you renew listings on Etsy, you have to pay the fee again. Okay. Now I know Etsy listings last for 4 months. You pay the fee every 4 months on Etsy listings. But honestly, guys, that is a terrible way to do your Etsy listings. Also, another hack here is don't allow your Etsy listings to auto-renew. Okay, they auto-renew every 4 months. That's the default setting. Make sure you can select all your listings in Etsy. You can change the renewal options for all your listings and change them all to manual renew. Okay, don't let Etsy do auto-renewal for you. That's a terrible idea. You need to be renewing bad quality listings yourself manually as an optimization rule, and you need to be doing that every single day. So I understand there's a lot of complexity to this optimization rule. If you are stuck with this and you find this a bit complex, okay, if I'm not explaining it very well, then just join my seller community. There's a link in the description. You can find the link on my website pretty much anywhere. If you scroll down to here and you see this, join my seller community, just pop your email address in there. You'll be invited in, and you can just reach out to me directly, and I will help you understand this rule 3, this optimization rule, guys, because it's absolutely critical to your long-term success on Etsy, you have to optimize your listings, because bad performing listings in your store will absolutely kill your growth. They will kill your growth like you wouldn't believe. You know, if you're following these rules, okay, well, certainly if you're following rule number 1 and you're following rule number 2 and your store is not growing, then I can categorically guarantee the reason why it's not growing is because you're not doing rule number 3. Okay, rule number 3 will prevent rules number 1 and 2 from doing anything. Okay, your store will be completely stagnant if you do not optimize it, if you do not get these poor performing listings out of your store, because your store will become associated with poor performing listings that don't sell, which means all the effort you're doing putting these new listings on every day, they're just getting less and less traffic as your conversion rate's going down, and yeah, your store's just going to be going the wrong direction. You're going to have either flat sales or declining sales, even though you're putting on new listings. So all the effort you're doing of promoting every day, listing every day, it's not making nowhere near as much effort as it could do if you were optimizing your store by just removing underperforming listings from your store and replacing them, or just using the renew option, paying the listing fee again. I can tell you it's absolutely well worth it. If you honestly believe those designs are good and you want to keep those designs in your catalog, then just renew them. It's probably not your designs. It's not your designs used, it's just traffic, okay? It's just you're not getting enough traffic to the listing. That's why it's not generating sales. It's not because your design is bad. Just look at the traffic numbers, look at your conversion rate, how much traffic am I getting, and thinking, right, well, you know, I'm not even getting enough traffic to even get one sale. So it is absolutely to do with your traffic. It always is traffic, it's nothing else. It's always traffic. More often than not, your designs are absolutely fine. You don't need to worry about your designs. It's just the way that you're running your store. So there you are, guys. Those are my 3 rules. If you've watched my videos before, you would have heard me explain these 3 rules, albeit I've probably explained these 3 rules in tens of different ways by now. This is why I keep making these videos, because every time I go off over them, I'm pretty sure I either include or omit something new that you haven't heard before, which means I'm just going to keep making these videos for you guys, and I'm going to keep going over these same rules week in, week out, because these are the absolute, these are the things that you're missing, right? You are missing this structure, you are missing this understanding of how to grow stores on these platforms, and what you're missing is you're missing the consistency of listing, you're missing the consistency of promotions and discounts, and how to use them properly with the shortest possible duration in order to maximize traffic and maximize conversion. And then a very, very key part of all of this is you're absolutely not optimizing your store in the way I've just shared with you now, guys. So honestly, if you're serious about growing your store, follow these rules to the letter. If you're stuck, if you have any questions, you can put in the comments below, or you can just go to my seller community. You can reach out directly. I will help you for free. If you're having problems implementing any of these rules, or something I've said doesn't make sense, just reach out to me directly. I will help you for free, and I will help you understand these rules and how they apply to your store and your specific scenario, and then you will absolutely begin to see traction and growth in your store. So there you are, guys. Those are the 3 rules you need to follow. I've said it here now today, I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it until you guys understand that this is the only way to do it, and you should absolutely be following the advice and guidance that I'm providing in this video. If you found any value in what I've said here, and you've started implementing these rules and they're working for you, please come back to the video, give it a thumbs up, or just give it a thumbs up right now. Helps the video, helps this information reach more people so it can help more people. I'm only putting this information out here, guys, so I can help you. Like I said, if you like this sort of information, if you want to hear more and more, then please do subscribe to the channel as well. Got a brand new channel. Trying to grow a YouTube channel is extremely difficult. Just like trying to grow an Etsy store is extremely difficult as well. Don't be too hard on yourself. But the reason why you haven't been able to do it is because you haven't been implementing these rules. If you start implementing these rules and you do be consistent, you do promote every day, and you do optimize, then I guarantee that you will absolutely get your Etsy store up to your first £1,000 a month in sales with print on demand, or with anything else for that matter. The rules are the same, you know, and then you can just continue with, it's just more volume, it's just more volume, it's just more listing, increasing your listing goal, always increasing the number of listings in your store. That's how you grow. Keep promoting and keep optimizing. So now I've shared that with you, I'm going to share with you how I think we can help you as a print on demand supplier. If you're interested in selling mugs in your Etsy store, if you're interested in selling prints in your Etsy store, or if you're interested in selling stickers in your Etsy store. Now, we sell mugs, we sell prints, and we sell stickers, okay? We have what I've looked around, I've looked at the big suppliers, you know, I've looked at Printify, Gelato, Printful. Those are the big three, I think, right? So we've looked at their prices, and we are comparable, if not cheaper, for our mugs, stickers, and wall art, okay? We don't do t-shirts, we don't do hoodies, because we're not comparable on price for those products. So if you want to do that, then you can go with those guys if you want. In fairness, like, I don't like what they offer because they try and sell you subscriptions. We're not about that at all. You know, they're selling you subscriptions so that they can generate income from you regardless of whether you sell or not. Doesn't work with us whatsoever. There are no subscriptions when you sell print on demand with us, and we have some of the cheapest prices in the industry, and I can categorically tell you that we have the best customer service in the industry, and we can even deliver faster than all of these print on demand companies. And again, we offer excellent prices for shipping, and we even allow you to upload your own shipping labels that you buy from the platform. So rather than use the shipping services, which are usually inflated by these print on demand companies, we allow you to purchase your own shipping label at your own cost through the platform that you're selling on, such as Etsy. You can get the discounted rate from Etsy, you can supply that shipping label to us. I do not know of any other print on demand company that allows you to do that, and that basically allows you to keep your costs at a minimum, which allows you to offer better prices to your customers, and just allows you to create very, very good offers on the Etsy platform, which will just allow you to appeal to more customers and sell more products. So we sell mugs, we sell prints, and we sell stickers. If you're interested in selling those sorts of products, you can come over. We've got stickers from $1.90 a piece, wall art from $1.90 a piece, available in various sizes, and we do mugs from $6.72. If I just show you the mugs that we offer, we've got mugs. We only offer the most popular mugs, so we don't mess around with styles and variants which basically got historically not very well at selling. So we do plain and simple 11-ounce standard mug in plain white. We do the pink, black, blue, and red coloured versions of these, which is the handle and the inner as well. And you can place your own designs on these mugs. Like I said, I've shown you how to create your mock-ups, and you can find mock-ups for these coloured mugs as well on placeit.net. You can find mock-ups for all of our mug designs. For the style of mugs that we create, you can create all of these images that you see here are off Placeit itself anyway. So you can find these exact mock-ups that you can upload your artwork to and create product images for your listings. We offer the 11-ounce standard mug in white and in the colours I just mentioned, which this is the best-selling mug. And then we also offer this 8-ounce, which is a smaller one. It's a ceramic camper mug with a black rim, which is my personal favourite mug, in fairness. This mug is a brilliant seller as well, and it's a really, really cool design. It makes excellent gifts. We also offer stickers as well. So when it comes to stickers, well, you can use stickers for virtually anything. We don't do printed stickers. We use multi-layers because we die cut all of our stickers from the actual vinyl off a sheet roll. We offer vinyl in all of these colors, as well as some special colors as well, which are pretty cool. So we offer a range of carbon colors, some glitters, glow in the dark, blue chromes, silver chromes, and red chromes. You can find our entire price list via our retailer app, which is this. Guys, this is our retailer app. There's a link to this in the description below. You can access this app completely free of charge. It shows you all of the products and services that we offer, and in particular you can find our dropship catalog and price list here. and this will provide you with our pricing for all of the products that we have available in our catalogue, such as if we find mugs and cup guys. So we have the 8-ounce ceramic camper, the 11-ounce coloured inner, and the 11-ounce standard. And you can see our so we have our RRP, recommended retail price. This is before discounts. We have the unit cost, so this is what you would pay for the product. We have a dropship fee, so $3.99. So this is the shipping fee. The dropship fee is the shipping fee that we would charge you to ship the product to your customer. However, this dropship fee does not apply if you supply your own shipping labels. So let me just tell you here now for a fact, you can buy shipping labels in the UK on Etsy UK for every labels, for example, £2.84. Okay, £2.84. So you can pay £2.84 for a shipping label on Etsy to ship that product, and you can supply that label to us when you send your order details over to us through our bulk upload process. We would charge you $3.99, but you can buy your own shipping label for $2.84. Okay, guys. So it's not about the profit. It's not about the money. It's about you just having the choice of being able to use your own shipping labels, which we don't mind you using at all. We're not trying to profit out of you at all. It's just that we have been drop shipping for more than 10 years. In the beginning, when we were drop shipping, okay, it's only in recent years that these platforms have enabled the ability for you to purchase your own shipping labels. We've always shipped your orders to your customers directly and have charged a shipping cost for doing that, and we still charge a shipping cost for doing that. But since the platforms now offer their own shipping labels, we've just allowed our resellers to just buy their own shipping labels now, but we still offer a dropship fee if for any reason that you can't buy a shipping label. If there's any reason for whatever your account doesn't allow it, or for any reason, if you can't buy a shipping label, or say the customer's address, for example, like we only do mainland UK, so say it's like Highlands of Scotland, and you can't get a shipping label, that can happen sometimes, then there's a backup solution. Our shipping labels are a backup. Primarily, you should always be buying shipping labels through the platform. It's the absolute cheapest way of doing it. You've also got the added advantage of the tracking being uploaded automatically for you, rather than waiting for tracking from us. So absolutely do upload your own shipping labels, because it's the cheapest way to buy them these days on any platform. It's not just Etsy. You can buy shipping labels on eBay, on Shopify, pretty much any platform that you sell on. So, and we also work out what your profit would be as well, assuming that you're selling at our list prices. So everything you can find in the catalogue, there's a link to this catalogue in the description. And then finally, obviously you can make stickers for pretty much anything. For laptops, you can do car stickers, motorbike stickers, skateboard stickers, whatever. We cut from the vinyl material, which is exterior grade. If you have multi-layered stickers, so you have multiple colours, we just layer them up in layers in order to create the multiple colours of your designs. Our unit cost is per layer. That's how we do our design, so you can bear that in mind when you're working out your costs. But essentially, you can create designs which will be absolutely perfectly fine indoor or outdoor. Our vinyl is fine, exterior grade, will not fade for 3 to 5 years, completely waterproof, completely water resistant, and you can use it for anything. You can, once it's stuck, brilliant, and it will peel away without any residue or damage to the surface as well. So we also sell art prints. We offer art prints in sizes varying from A6 all the way through to A2. So if you know your sizes, we also offer sizes in, if we go to our frameless prints here, this is all our pricing for prints. We also offer the standard photo size as well, 6x4, 7x5, 10x8, excuse me, 12x8, 16x12, and the other photo sizes as well. Those are general photo sizes that you tend to find frames for, but you can also now get frames for A6 up to A2 as well. So we offer those sizes as well, because those sizes are really popular. And you can see all of the unit costs and our recommended selling prices and the estimated profit that you would be earning on the Etsy platform for selling this particular item at our list prices. So guys, you can find all of our pricing in our catalogue, and you can even explore and browse our pre-made designs if you didn't want to do print on demand and you just want to sell our products, because we have tons and tons of products. You know, we have our own wall prints. By typing wall prints on our website, you can browse our entire catalogue of own designs, which guys, you can sell this design on Etsy even if you don't want to make your own designs. You can sell all of those. You just sign up as a reseller and you can start selling any one of our 3,000 something designs. And we have wall prints, we have mugs, we have stickers and all sorts of other cool products as well. So even if you didn't want to do print on demand, you can just start selling our own designs, which we have had in our catalogue for, you know, for basically the best part of 16 years since we've been doing this. So anyway, that is pretty much how we can help you with print on demand. You can visit this link. This link is in the description. It gives you a whatever 10, 12, 13 reasons why I think you should use us for print on demand. I'm not going to go through these before. I've been through this before in a previous video. Again, more FAQs. You can read it all. I'm not going to go through it, guys, because this video is just going to get too long. But you can go and read all about our print on demand services on our website, following the link below. Now, if you want our help with growing your Etsy store, if you want us to do it for you, we actually offer a very unique program which is called our Dropship Launch Accelerator. It is specifically designed for eBay stores, Etsy stores or Shopify stores. If I just go back to it here, and what this does is that when you enroll your store in our Dropship Launch Accelerator, you effectively will pay $0 for every single product you sell until we get your store, okay, with us running it for you, up to £1,000 a month in sales, and then we'll hand over the store to you, and then you will start paying for the products. But only when you get to £1,000 a month in sales. So if you want to learn more about that, check out the link in the description below to our Dropship Launch Accelerator, and you can go and read all about it here. It can work with print on demand as well. So if you want to sell on Etsy with print on demand, you want to sell your own designs, how it works is that you would list your own designs on Etsy. You would do your 5 listings per day, and we would do everything else with your Etsy store. So we would run the Etsy store, we would download your orders every day, we would ship all of your orders for free, and we would grow your store from nothing all the way to £1,000 a month in sales. You know, we would use all of our knowledge and expertise to do this because we've done it multiple times for other people. As you can see, there's an example here where we've grown this store in recent months, and they've gone on to sustain their sales. You know, they've done more than 12,000 in sales last year from a store that we grew from $0 to over £1,000 a month sales for them through this Dropship Launch Accelerator program. You can see, guys, this is an Etsy dashboard. This was updated. This was updated this morning. It's the 8th of May. You can see that we're also doing an eBay store. This is Ben. He's been selling clothing. Again, he's enrolled in our Dropship Launch Accelerator. He's been enrolled for 11 weeks and we've already got his sales up to £700 a month. So if you want to enroll in this program, guys, if you want a done for you process where we can just help you, all you need to do is the listing and we do everything else, then you can absolutely do this. No problem at all. Just check out the Dropship Launch Accelerator. There is a link in the description below. That's all I'm going to say about it right now, because I've made videos on the Dropship Launch Accelerator which you can check out on my channel as well. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up now because we're coming up to about an hour, and I'm going to let you get on with your day. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. If you watched it all the way through, I do appreciate your time. I would absolutely appreciate a thumbs up at this point, and I would appreciate a subscribe to the channel if you're interested in any of the products or services that we offer, or if you just feel that I've given you tremendous amounts of value in this video. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for now, and I will catch you in the next video. I'll be back tomorrow with my weekly FBA growth opportunities roundup. So if you're interested in selling through Amazon, through FBA, come back tomorrow for tomorrow's FBA growth opportunities report video. Anyway, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Have a great day. I'll see you again. See ya.